my November favorites. I have some great products that I want to share with you today. I'm going to start off with some brushes. This is a newer brush roll that I got. This is from Royal & Langnickel, and it's their Silk Pro kit, and it comes with, I'm going to scooch back here, it comes with a big brush roll, and this is great. I think this is a great gift for the holidays, because if you know somebody who loves makeup but maybe doesn't have a lot of brushes, this is a great gift to give. It comes with a ton of brushes. There's a few in here that I haven't used yet, but there's a lot of them that I really like. So I want to show you kind of my favorites out of this brush roll. If I have any discount codes, I will leave them down in the description box. But again, these are Royal & Langnickel, which I have used their brushes for a long time. I remember going down to IMATS the very first year and buying quite a few. So the ones that I'm really loving, I'm going to share those with you. Okay, so a few of them that I'm really loving. This first one is, this is all from the Silk Pro kit. This is their powder brush. I actually really love this brush for applying blush, and it just applies it really nicely. It picks up the perfect amount of product. It is a bigger brush, but for some reason it works really well at applying blush. So I'm loving the powder brush from the kit for blush. I'm loving the blush brush for setting my under eyes, which I'll be showing you what I've been using to set my under eyes lately that I'm loving. But this is perfect for getting right under the eyes and really just setting this whole area. So I've been using the blush brush for setting your eyes, the powder brush for doing my blush. I also have a few of the eye brushes that I'm really liking, and they're right here. The first is the brow brush. This is the brow and lash brush. I have been using this every single day. I do use a pencil to kind of fill in the majority of my brows, and then I go in with, this is another favorite, the Anastasia medium brow powder, and I just kind of set everything with a powder just to kind of lock in the pencil and just kind of soften up my brows a bit. So this is also a favorite, the Anastasia in medium brown, but this is a fantastic brow pencil, and then it has a little spoolie at the other end. I've also been loving their smudger brush, which is a very dense pointed brush. This is fantastic for either smudging along the lower lash line or crease work, because it applies the product so perfectly right here into the crease, and then you can blend it out with a little bit more of a fluffy brush. But it's great for detailed work. Really love this one. These are the other three brushes I also love for more detailed work. This little pencil brush here is their mini smudger, and it's a little tiny pencil brush. This is fantastic for getting color right up along the lash line on your lower lashes. You can also use this for like a really detailed cut crease. You can use this for your inner corner color. I've been loving that. I've also been loving the lip brush, but I use it for shadow. I've been mainly using this for a highlight on the inner corner, and then kind of running it right along this lower lash line right here. It works great for that. And then I've been using the eye detailer brush, which is super tiny, to really get the first dark color on my lower lash line, and then blending it out, and then going in with like the smudger brush or a little bit bigger brush to kind of blow out the color a little bit. So really been loving that Royal & Langnickel brush roll. You get a ton of brushes, and you kind of get everything you need for eyes and face. So I'll leave the link for that down below, as well as any discount codes that I have, but I'm really liking that brush roll. Next, onto makeup. There's two primers that I've been using a lot. The first is the Makeup Forever Radiant Primer. I talked about this in my favorite Radiant products. This is a beautiful yellow toned primer. It doesn't show up yellow on your skin, but it gives a beautiful luminosity and glow to the skin. I feel like it kind of fills in my pores a little bit as well. It's really beautiful, and I think it makes my makeup last a little bit longer, so I'm loving that. The other primer that I can't stop using is the Becca Backlit Priming Filter. This is the most beautiful glow to your skin. Even if you don't want to wear foundation, this is a really pretty product to maybe mix with your moisturizer or apply after your moisturizer, just to give your skin a beautiful glow. It doesn't look greasy, it doesn't look oily, it just looks really glowy and beautiful. I absolutely love this. I cannot recommend this product enough. Between the two, this one wins my heart. But I've been loving both, but this one is pretty amazing. I've switched back and forth through a lot of foundations this last month. I did a video on my top 10 glowy foundations, so I've really been using a combination of all of the ones that I mentioned with the exception of the two that I've already finished. But what I've also been doing is mixing a little bit of Revlon Color Stay Whipped in with it. It gives it a little bit more longevity and a little bit more coverage, because some of the more dewier foundations I find are a little bit more lighter coverage, which I actually do like. But on the days where I want to do like a little bit more dramatic makeup, or I want a little bit more coverage and I want my makeup to last just a little bit longer, the Revlon Color Stay Whipped is fantastic. I forgot how much I love this foundation. It's great just using it on its own or mixing it with more dewier foundations. I've literally been using this every single day with every foundation for the past 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and I love it. Today's the first day I haven't done that because I'm trying out a new foundation, which is in my Sephora haul, and it's the Photo Perfect Fluid Foundation. So I'm just wearing that, not mixed with anything, and it's really a beautiful foundation. But this has been great. A concealer that I'm really liking is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. Mine is in the shade 02 Meringue. This is kind of an interesting concealer. I like the color of it. It's just, I feel like the doe foot applicator doesn't like disperse a ton of product, so I feel like I'm constantly getting more and blending and getting more. So I feel like the stopper just takes too much product off of the little doe foot, but the product itself is really great. It blends beautifully under the eyes. It doesn't crease. It doesn't look like crepey or cakey. It's really beautiful. Love this concealer, and it's pretty inexpensive too. The Real Techniques complexion sponge has been my go-to for a few months, but it's something I use every day and I forget to talk about it, but I absolutely love it. It's comparable to the Beauty Blender to me. It's great. I love it. If you don't want to spend money on the Beauty Blender, buy this. I get mine off Amazon. I buy a 2-pack. It's seriously amazing. I like the flat side for pressing in like my loose translucent powder all over my face. Can't recommend this enough. All right, so the next product is what I've been setting my under eyes with. I've been doing a combination of the Anastasia, this white color right here, this lighter color. The banana is too dark for me, so I've been using this light matte cream shade, and I've been mixing it with MAC Emphasize, which is a has a tiny bit of a reflect to it. And I know Jaclyn Hill uses this in the Anastasia banana powder, which I was looking for something new to set my under eyes with, and the banana powder is just way too dark and yellow for me. So I've been using this lighter color, and I really do love the way that it looks, especially with my skin being a little bit more dry and dull. The Emphasize powder from MAC really does just kind of brighten up that under eye area. So that's what I've been using for about 2 weeks or so, and I really love the effect it's given. So if you haven't tried that, or if you tried banana powder and it's too dark, try the lighter powder in the Anastasia kit, because it's a really great combo. And then some blushes that I've been loving. This is one of my MAC palettes. I've been loving this color Cubic right here, which is a really beautiful neutral color, and then also Buff right here. These are both very neutral, kind of rosy colors, like a rosy pink. I've been loving these for my blush. I'm not wearing them today because I'm trying out a new blush that I got from Givenchy in the color 21 Inspiration Rose, which really looks like nothing in the pan. When I got it, I'm like, yeah, this is not going to show up on my skin, but when I put it on, it's like the most beautiful color. So that's what's on my cheeks today. And that's about it for my favorites. I've been using a ton of products, and I think I've mentioned a lot of them throughout the month, so I didn't want to do too much of a repeat, but this is some stuff that has really stood out to me. If you're wondering what is on the rest of my face, I'm using some Makeup Geek shadows in the crease, but then I use the Anastasia Self-Made palette, and mainly these two colors here, Pink Champagne and Metallic Plum. Really beautiful palette that I just got. And then my lips are Colourpop Ellerie, which is a really deep vampy, like purpley red color. So, and then my highlight is Definitely Defined from MAC, which is one of their extra dimension colors. So anyways, guys, I hope you are having a fantastic November. I can't believe it's December 1st today. That's so crazy to me. I will link all of the products I talked about in the description box below, as well as any coupon codes for anything that I have here, like the Silk Pro kit. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!